Welcome to day 12 of Grow. Today we're going to talk about the word nourish. Nourish is to promote the growth or the development or progress of. Nourishment is such an important part of one's growth success. Just like putting fertilizer on plants, the reading of the word becomes our nourishment. We will plateau quickly or begin to wither without nourishment. In Daniel chapter 1 verses 12 through 15, it says this, "Please test us for 10 days on a diet of vegetables and water," Daniel said. "At the end of 10 days, see how we look compared to the other young men who are eating the king's food. Then make your decision in light of what you see." The attendant agreed to Daniel's suggestion and tested them for 10 days. At the end of the 10 days, Daniel and his 3 friends looked healthier and better nourished than the young men who had been eating the food assigned by the king. It's easy to tell when a plant or person lacks nourishment. You can only go so far without taking time out to be nourished. If we're not taking in, we cannot give out. It is vitally important that we, as believers, are regularly nourished. This can only come from an outside source, and we must go to that well on a consistent basis. We cannot survive on last week's nourishment. We must be receiving it fresh. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verses 6 through 8 says, "If you explain these things to the brothers and sisters, Timothy, you will be a worthy servant of Christ Jesus, one who is nourished by the message of faith and the good teachings you have followed. Do not waste time arguing over godless ideas or old wives' tales. Instead, train yourself to be godly. Physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and in the life to come." Nourishment creates opportunity for spiritual growth, and spiritual growth makes way for the release of kingdom benefits.